So tonight, I thought I'd open the show like Ira Glass. Oh, hey boy, turn that down because I'm getting some what you thinking going. There we go. Tonight on a very special Radio Tiki. One that's unannounced, unplanned. We put it together. We put it together in less than 24 hours. A very special moment. Can we get the dog out of here? Because I'm trying to create some atmosphere. I'm trying to create some fucking atmosphere. The atmosphere is being shat upon by the dog knocking everything over. Okay. Tonight we are ably assisted by my son Max. He's our intern this evening. But put that aside. A very special Radio Tiki. One brought to you with all the seriousness and
don't do it. Don't even say it. Don't do it. I don't. Don't do it. I don't.
Tonight we felt it. We felt it important to come to the Radio Tiki Nation and talk.
No, we are not just going to talk about that. No.
It's the Radio Tiki colonoscopy special.
No. I don't want to just talk about that.
Tonight, one segment, one man, one colon.
No.
24 hours of
other things we
poop.
can talk about.
Poop talk and cameras in your butt.
I don't have an hour worth of that.
An event like this causes my young son to ask me, "Oh, hang on, Chris, is there something wrong? We got ear." It's quiet for Brad, isn't it?
It never happened.
Did you get him? Did you get him?
That has never happened.
I know. And I'm way too loud, by the way. I'm way.
Yes.
Okay.
That has happened.
That is always happening. There we go. When an event like this touches one's life, it causes a son to ask a father, "What does it mean that Uncle Brad had his butt probed? What does it mean, Dad?"
He's had to probe my butt.
And I said, "Well, it's not the normal recreational butt probing that Uncle Brad normally engages in. This was."
See, that's the gay joke. That's the gay joke.
You don't have to be gay. It's okay.
That's a gay joke.
It just called me open-minded.
A gay / bi-curious joke.
So you're not into the ass play? Is that what I'm hearing?
He stops at the rim. He looks over the edge and doesn't go.
Just went through a traumatic experience. I would expect your support.
Squeal. Did the doctor start out that way? Did the doctor?
This is all you've been thinking of. This is all you've been thinking about for the past. This is all you've been thinking about for the past 24 hours.
I made sure
I tell you this stuff in confidence.
I made sure you were okay first.
Yeah. And you said you wanted to do a show. You never at any point said, "Hey, let's do an entire show about that."
No, but
I feel betrayed and misled.
It's a Radio Tiki special. First of all, tonight Radio Tiki brought to you with Tom and Brad and Chris. Chris Pernella joining us this evening. Brad joining us, and it's in my house, so I'm here. Our intern tonight is Max. He's on the naughty step, enjoying the show with us. And yeah,
are you going to do the whole show in that voice?
In my Ira Glass voice?
No, no.
Tonight?
No.
This American Life?
Yeah.
A study in middle schools with guns.
In 3X.
3X. Act 1. David Sedaris will come in and tell us what it was like to be a gay man in school. Act 2. Act 3, we'll be doing pledge drive for tote bags, Radio Tiki tote bags.
Talk normal.
All right. So tonight's Radio Tiki it is short notice. It's during the week. It's fun, but it is brought to you by the fact that Brad had a traumatic event.
It's not.
Did your colon sponsor?
It's not my
Sponsored by Brad's colon.
Yeah. Again, I was not led to believe that was going to be the case. I thought we were going to have a nice show.
Now, it is
but
a nice show.
Ha. Not all about my butt.
I just have one question. Is this because you drank windshield wiper fluid?
Oh, no. My God. Oh, my God. Last show, you drank windshield washer fluid.
Yeah. Although, since then, my glands have been really swollen and tender, so.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Act 2. Brad remembers. Drinking windshield
No,
washer.
I remember. Yeah, I think, I might have some sort of blood poisoning that hasn't gone away yet.
Okay, well let's shake the opening off. We're gonna give Brad some storytelling time here, but it is Tuesday night, Thursday night. The Great Reiki Experiment is brought to you here. Anything going on this week that we haven't discussed besides Brad's colon? Here's the problem that I have with the news lately, because I refuse to watch cable news and I don't really get a chance to watch regular television news, with the exception of the Daily Show, and I missed the pertinent Daily Show. Wow, something happened there. That
This
was
was
cool.
low. This thing here was low.
That what the problem? Are we getting feedback?
No, well, we might be.
The thing is like I listened to the last broadcast, and when Brad sounds loud like that, I think it's just the stereo.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what we can do? We can turn that off.
Oh, all right.
We just use that for monitor.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Press the power button on it.
It's also kind of disturbing that I'm hearing myself.
Brad doesn't like. See, I have to hear the whole show where I can. Hear
Well, if
all
I
of
heard
this,
myself in headphones, it would be one thing, but
Yeah.
to hear myself on a speaker behind me,
right?
uh,
Well, we could. It is possible. There's 2 extra holes in the
holes.
Tonight Show, brought to you by Holes. Lots of holes.
No,
Big-
just one.
Big ones, small ones,
Oh.
puckered, brown-eyed Susans.
Van Morrison.
Nice. You and I, brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when the tube in the butt? Sha la 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 di da. Tube in the butt.
You're making fun of it because you all are going to have one. See, I've been through it all. You can see all your attempts at humor are only fear that you one day will be in my position.
Max, get on the mic, boy. Tell Uncle Brad what I said to you at dinner tonight. What did I say? What I say? Go ahead.
That you would have to have your butt probed as like before you turned 50, and then every 2 years you would have to get your butt probed.
Every 2 years?
After you're 50.
Every 5, I think, is what it said. So, but yeah, I said Uncle Brad got done a little early, but
Get a jump on the. I'd like to be a trendsetter. A lot of people would want to follow. Wait till they're 50. I'm gonna do it now.
I might just do it. I might just do it for the free, the free cleanse. I mean,
That is the worst part of it.
there's like I said, there's chicks in Malibu paying top dollar for that kind of action. Plus, they got to pay another $300 or $400 on top of it for the colonic, the high colonic. And the reason why it's called a high colonic is it's a bag above your head. That's why it's a high colonic. So gravity.
You don't get one of those, right?
What?
You don't get a high colonic for this, right?
No. You have to work it yourself.
Yeah.
You although knowing that was coming, I might have gone and done like a colonic spa day, because you can do actually my spa. Not that I'm a member of a spa, but I.
But
am.
the thing is, it's not going to make any difference. It's seriously not going to make any difference, because once you start taking that stuff, it doesn't matter what's in there. It's even if there's nothing in there,
it's coming out.
It's coming out.
Wait. No,
it achieves.
Walk us through the process. Walk us through. Hang on. Let's start with the week's news first. Let's let Brad have a chance to gather his thought and his issues, and issues meaning the classic term for things coming out of oneself. I recorded the pertinent Daily Show. I started to say this before. What happened with Hillary Clinton yelling at people? What was that about?
The Senate hearings on Benghazi.
Yeah, and was she the winner? Did she win? Because I like to hear about Hillary winning.
I think so.
Was it out of line for
I don't
her
know
to
if
be
you
yelling?
have a winner, do you?
You never have a winner.
Well, the thing is,
Not like arm
I
wrestling.
often, when I'm doing my seminars,
Although that would be cool.
if the hearings came down to arm
I
wrestling,
would love to see Hillary Clinton beat the crap out of the little twerp from Wisconsin in arm wrestling.
Is that
would
who
be
it
awesome.
was?
He was one of them.
Oh. Because I often, convey in my management seminars, which I do, which is my day job. He who yells first loses. So I'm just wondering who yelled first. What was the context? Because I honestly haven't had time to look this up on the internet or anything. I thought, you know what? I'll ask. Maybe Chris or Brad will know. So what exactly happened?
No, they asked her questions. Well, somebody said that it was, protesters and blah, blah, blah. And what's the deal with that? And what did you know? And when did you know it? And she just lost it. She's like, there's 4 dead guys. And you guys are worried about semantics. So, and what we said at 24 hours after it happened versus a week after it happened.
All right. Now that's cool. That's cool. Now, how is it being spun in a bad way? What's the bad
I
angle?
don't think so.
Okay.
No, it just everybody understands why maybe Bill Clinton's afraid of
her.
her.
Don't you know what? The kinkles are hot, but they come with a price. So
exactly.
she will kill you. Although those are hot kinkles.
She's very kinkly.
Well, remember, were you there? Or was it just me and Chris? Was it all of us?
When
at the Bill
when
Clinton-
were we where with
92.
kinkles?
Yeah,
92.
When Bill was running for the first time, 1992 presidential election, Richard Lewis was the opening act on the U of I quad
I don't
For-
think I was there.
for Hillary Clinton. Oh, in fact, you couldn't be there. You, as an ROTC person, you couldn't be seen at one side or the other. I think you said that to us.
I
Like,
don't
I
know.
can't
I
be
don't
seen
remember.
at this. So, Chris and I, maybe Jeff, but certainly Chris and I were there because we both loved Richard Lewis. And did we get to see? We got to see the purple undies.
I shook her hand too.
Yep, shook her hand, and she was wearing lovely, very tasteful, dark purple.
How do you
like-
know this?
Well, because she was in a skirt, and we were on they were on a stage, and you could see straight. Now you couldn't see all the way to heaven.
This goes back to last where Tom was doing upskirts at the mall.
Yeah, you couldn't see all the way to heaven, but you could see a hint of purple lingerie, and it was dark purple, and it was tasteful. What?
I feel like I'm looking at someone's grandma's underwear for crying out loud at this point. It's not.
That was 20 years ago.
Hillary
I know, but
Clinton,
it's not.
1992. That's 21 years ago, Hillary
I
Clinton.
think I prefer to talk about my butt.
Duh. Why do you think I started with this?
Grandma panties.
Grandma panties on hot
Oh.
kinkles.
Oh,
And they weren't grandma panties at the time. I'm telling you, at that time, Hillary Clinton was hot.
she wasn't hot.
She was in my kink box.
She was
easily in my
unattractive, but
kink
she
box.
wasn't hot.
Brad needs to take out one or two of the O's.
Hot.
She was good looking,
She was okay.
and she let us see her undies.
She was kinkly though.
Again, the kinkles. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. If you don't like blue cheese, you're never gonna like blue cheese. You don't like kinkles, you're never gonna like kinkles. Sometimes kinkles they work.
I like blue cheese. Oh, the other day I found out I liked a new cheese. So we went to Texas Day Brazil.
New cheese for Chris.
Hey, this is the best day ever.
We went to it was.
New cheese day.
We went to Texas Day
Hey.
Brazil, and they had this cheese wheel out, and they had it it flaked off a few pieces, and I was like, "Ooh, I like cheese. I'll try some." And yeah, I really like the cheese. I almost forgot about the whole meat thing. That the reason why you're there.
Yeah.
So
Wait, which cheese did you like though?
Grana Padano or Padano or something like that.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Manchego. I thought he was a Manchego man.
Thought the answer was going to be
So
Manchego.
the first thing I do when I get home is look it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what kind of cheese is it?
Oh no, Grana Padano or something.
Right, no, but is it a goat cheese?
It's an
Is it-
Italian cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a goat cheese. I think it's a cow cheese.
Oh, okay.
But it's the favorite cheese in Italy.
The favorite cheese in Italy.
Yep.
Well,
That's what Wikipedia says at least.
see, and it goes along with your name. You don't look Italian, but
No.
you got the name.
So now we have to go. We put that on the cheese list. So next time we're at
The cheese list.
the Mars Castle.
Mars Cheese Castle.
Because when we went on the cruise, we got Edam cheese. That was really good. So we started buying that.
Eat them, yeah, sure.
So yeah, I'm cholesterol is going to be my problem.
The cheese list.
Just start
I like
raking the blood veins every once in a while.
I like the cheese.
See, we're worried about Chris's
Yeah,
cholesterol.
you might want to consider.
Yeah, you might want to have a colon blow, like Brad.
Did you have the prostate checked while they were in there, and you just get everything done at the same time?
Wait. I was going with the theme. Wait, I'm going to make a theme observation. So, Chris, we're worried about Chris's cholesterol, right? And not ironically, keeping with the theme, my kitchen sink is currently backed up, and I just called Roto-Rooter to come visit us, and the Roto-Rooter guy tried to come tonight. He's like, well, I can be there in the next 2 hours.
Nice.
And I said, well, that means you'll be working on the pipes and stuff at like 9 o'clock at night. So I opted for the 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and sometimes I got to dump really bad chemicals down there.
Yeah, I
It's
got to make
smelling.
sure I got to make sure I get all my old oil and antifreeze down the sink before you get here.
You need me to eat any of that?
Yeah,
Drink any of that?
drink it all up. So your veins and cholesterol, my sink and Roto-Rooter, and Brad's butt. It's a theme. It's a theme.
It's not a thing.
It's beautiful.
I think the theme is lipids are a problem.
For every single tube, whether it's your veins,
Lipids.
my pipes, or your butt.
That's not why I had to do that.
We have to live in a lipid-free world, and it's true, man. In my pipes, because this summer I had an issue.
What were you you were just dumping stuff down there, weren't you?
Well, no, not industrial waste or anything, but we use the garbage disposal quite, according to its designed usage.
I have a question, and I don't know if anybody knows this,
Yes.
because obviously you mostly are suburbanites.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. I'm saying that in a
factual
you
way.
might not know this. I have never seen a garbage disposal in a house in Chicago, like in an apartment or anything. Are they illegal?
I don't know if they're illegal. I certainly think
The pipes aren't
the
built for it.
apartments and stuff that you go into that
Right.
either you live in or that you know people in
Right.
are older.
I mean, I've been to some newer places, and I've been to some more condo-y, housey places, and no garbage disposals.
I don't know.
I don't think the plumbing's built for it. You gotta.
Yeah, there's something like in the Chicago plumbing that they're like, oh, we can't deal with that.
You know what? I don't know. I have to look up a code.
Yeah.
But it's odd that you've never seen one anywhere.
No. Well, at least one I've never noticed.
But I will say, while really cool and convenient and they work,
Yeah.
they do come with a whole host of problems. And I may find a way to just bypass the whole garbage disposal issue at this point, because I had, as I started to say to Chris, I had a pipe go this summer. Like, it got clogged up. And so I start fishing around in there with my plumbing snake, because I got a plumbing snake.
Oh, of course you do.
And it had to go at an odd angle. So I went, I can't get in. I can't get the snake to go around that. So I decided to go in from the basement. And there's a pipe in the basement, and it's got an inspection.
Oh yeah, sure. You go open that up. Yeah, let's see what happens.
What came out?
Wait. It's like Chris was there. Tell me what happened.
My God, it's full of poop.
Well, no. It was the one that comes from the kitchen sink. So it's not poop.
Gunk
But gunk under pressure.
to shoot out at you?
It shot everywhere.
I was just never mentioned ever.
We had not done a show, and I had forgotten about it.
Oh, that is awesome.
It was the worst thing to happen.
Did you just start throwing up then on yourself?
It went in my mouth because
I feel better now.
it went in my mouth. Because the pipe, it's in my basement, so I had to. I'm not a tall man, and I had to stand on a chair or stand on a stool or something. And I was undoing this inspection latch, and I didn't think it was under pressure because I had cleared the sink and I had gotten the sink unclogged to a certain point, and I couldn't get the snake to go further. And I thought really, to get this pushed through, I really want to get this, and I knew it was stopped. Oh yeah, it was stopped. It was stopped about 2 feet above this opening, and the opening was completely jammed of stuff. Oh, it was awful.
What did it smell like? Death
Fries.
and fries.
It was like rotten. It was like rotten, sulfury French
Oh
fries.
God.
Yeah.
It's the
Did
same
you
stuff.
start throwing up?
No, I didn't. But I actually wasn't sick. I was more worried about it getting all over the pool table and the poker table. I'm like, God, and I'm holding now the bucket, because I had a bucket and the stuff is pouring into the bucket. I'm holding the slippery, greasy, nasty bucket covered in house vomit. My entire family was out in the yard doing whatever they were doing, and I'm down in the basement and I'm yelling, "Hello!"
I see you covered in kitchen slime,
Oh.
projectile vomiting while trying to hold up the bucket. Meanwhile, I see your family going around a maypole.
Oh, father is busy.
They were-
working.
Oh, Alexandra, you're the best daughter ever. I love you too, Mommy. Oh, dear God.
He stumbles out of the house.
This is the worst thing ever.
I'm standing on this. It's like a scene
Max
from
puts up a finger, a
Poltergeist.
little bluebird lands on it.
Hello, Mr. Bluebird. Where is
Nothing
Father?
could be wrong in this world. Oh God, help me! Ah!
perfect day. I wonder where he never enjoys it with us. The dog is out.
Oh dear God, this is awful.
Loki comes in and starts licking the floor. He's like, "Oh wow,
Oh, buffet.
have you seen? Have you seen it? Is this for me?
Are there any paper towels in there?
I'm gonna eat that too." I won't tell you about stuff we find that comes the other side, like little pieces of paper towel.
Oh God.
My dog loves paper towel. I'm gonna eat paper towel. Just eat it. Fortunately, he digests it. So, anyway, let's.
Does he eat hair?
No,
No, our dog does. He just picks all the hair off the floor and eats it. So
That's
when
weird.
When he takes a poop, sometimes they're just dangling there.
oh my God.
And he gets all freaked out. And he's like, trying to get. I'm like, no,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll get that. So I'll get the poop bag. And then to have to
Do a little pullage.
extricate.
No, he got into floss once. I had to pull some floss out. Other than that, it wasn't. It's never been a problem. But when this pipe went, I got to see. Finally, I'm yelling for my family. They come in. Vicky vomited. Vicky threw up. Which surprise.
All over the long, flowy white gown she was wearing around the maypole.
They all took me outside.
It hosed you down.
They hosed me down in my clothes. My family hosed me down in my clothes.
And of course, you started dancing, going, "Maniac, maniac."
I'm a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night. So yeah, it's all food and stuff in there, and it's just I have a feeling that what I did this summer obviously didn't fix it. So I decided this time I'm going to eat the cost and have a professional come out.
I think that's a good.
And just do me from the sink to the street. I need to be done from the sink to the street. Whatever's going to happen. What you need to charge me. I figure at worst it can't be more than $500. And if it makes this problem go away for another 10 years, that's what I want.
So how old is this house? 10 years?
We bought it in 2004, and in that time I think it was 10 years old. So it's
okay.
got to be hitting 20 years on this place.
Okay. All right. Just wondering.
Yeah. And, the stuff in the house is the stuff I bought with the house. So I don't know whoever owned it before, if they replaced anything, but I haven't replaced a fridge or a garbage disposal or a furnace or an air conditioner. So
Well, you, my friend, are in for a treat.
Yeah.
I have replaced a hot water heater, so I'm good there.
Well, that's all right.
And thanks to last year's tornado, I have a new siding and I have 3/4 of a new roof.
Okay.
So
No, we replaced our furnace and air conditioner 6 months ago.
yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
well, that's just
Let's just put it this way:
because you hide yours in places because you don't have. Oh, you'd have a basement in yours, don't you?
for
Yeah.
the furnace and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But let's just put it this way: we have a lot of Mickey points built up
yeah.
because we charge everything to the Mickey card.
Yeah. Wait, did you say furnace and air conditioner?
We've in the last year we replaced the furnace, the air conditioner, and then microwave. That's
Well, furnace and air conditioner, you got a high efficiency furnace, so that's $4,000. Yep, $4,000 there.
Good Lord.
$4,000. That's going to run you about $4,000. And then,
Hey, that's going to run you about $4,000.
the air conditioner, you got a quarter-ton unit, half-ton unit, quarter-ton,
Quarter ton, I think.
quarter-ton.
Yeah.
It should only be like $1,500,
Yeah,
right?
no, the furnace was the killer.
Yeah.
The air conditioner was, they just drop it in and it's done. But
Yeah.
no, the furnace was
But you got the air conditioner for like $1,500, right?
something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, Brad, keep not owning a house.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, every time the wife goes, "Oh, we should buy something," I talk to somebody who owns something. Because one morning I woke up and went to go take a shower, turned on the shower, and only cold.
Only cold.
So I called the landlord and said, "Only cold water." And he's like, "I know, the hot water heater exploded." So I went to work that day. And what's weird is if you're a morning shower person and you don't shower in the morning, you just feel off all day.
You feel caked
all day. Like
Yeah,
you're not even, you don't even ever really feel awake. You just feel
You feel like your eyes are never fully open.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, by the time I got home, new water heater.
Hooray!
Oh,
New
no,
water heater.
these things, when one is dealing with a professional, these things can be done in half a day.
Yeah.
My hot water heater, when it blew, I was actually in another country.
But the thing is, I had to do nothing about it and not pay anything. Well, I mean, obviously I'm paying something
you're
in
paying.
my rent, but
Yeah.
it's not. I mean,
The
my 4 years
profit-
living there, my
yeah.
rent has gone up $50, so it's not
Yeah,
like
the-
he
the-
gouged me. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
get my
no,
money
no.
back on that.
The profit that your landlord makes off of you every month pays for the furnace and those things. That's cool. That's what's cool about it. You're not building any equity in anything, but who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Equity.
Yeah, what we're sitting
After some of my friends,
what we're sitting in right now is my daughter's education. Notice I didn't say my daughters and my sons because I don't have enough for both.
well, one of you better be dumb.
It sounds like Max is he's got a career in bingo number calling.
That's right. G47.
Because he likes talking into microphones. So
He loves
there you
it.
go. That's
Well,
a trade.
I'm going to get him an internship at the River. 95.7 The River, suburban Chicago's FM radio.
I don't think we get that where I live.
That's because you're
I
not.
don't get
Yeah,
where
you're
I
too
am.
far south, or you're too far north.
too far
I don't
north.
get that where
Yeah.
I am.
The river refers to the Fox River. See,
Oh,
we're out here. See, look, Brad, that's 30 minutes. 30 minutes without talking about your colon.
Thanks. So we got 30 minutes. We can go 30
So-
minutes
so
So it's
already.
27. So.
have you ever taken apart the trap like in the bathroom sink to get stuff?
I do that all the time. That's
What-
my favorite thing to do.
How would you compare and contrast that to the backed up, like the smell and the
Let,
consistency? and
let
the,
me back you up to my original statement.
Uh-huh.
The P trap in the bathroom,
Yeah.
the sink to get stuff out. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's cool.
No, it's
Because
not.
you
You're using
find-
that word wrong.
You find interesting things in there.
That word does not mean what you think.
Yes.
You find interesting things in there.
You're using a very, very obscure definition of that word that I am not aware of.
And almost always it's like hair and toothpaste. You know,
Yes,
it's like that's
what-
it. Yeah.
Why
Right.
does it
So
smell like
it's not so
toothpaste?
bad. What I went through in the basement, it did go in my mouth and it was awful. And I was like, I don't know what this is and I don't even know what to do. You have those moments in your life where it's just happening and you freeze. And you're like, this bucket can't move. I can't fall off this chair and nobody's coming to help me. Like, because I couldn't call until the spout had stopped,
Right.
Because it was spouting at me. Fortunately, I was catching most of it in the bucket.
Most.
Mm. Most,
The operative term
yeah.
here.
I couldn't. You just freeze, and nothing could be done. And then you realize I'm all alone. And in that moment, I realized this is how I think I might face death, because I wasn't happy, I wasn't sad. I wasn't scared. I wasn't in a good place. I was just being at that moment. So I thought, all right, if I can do this, then I think maybe I can be all right with, facing a meteor strike or.
So you're realistically
you know.
comparing that to
It was awful.
the finality of death.
Well, what I'm saying is the fact that at that moment, really bad things could have happened even more. And I thought, you know what? I'm holding this together here. I'm holding this together. I am covered in filth, some of which went in my mouth.
Cool.
And I currently have I remember thinking this. I currently have no solution to this problem. Like, what's happening here has to keep happening until something else comes up.
See,
How
what would
would
have
this
happened?
play out?
What would have happened in my mind is I would have went through all the bad decisions I made to get me to that point. I know in my head that's what I would do.
So you start blaming yourself.
Yeah,
which
I
is very
would.
healthy.
I would instantly go into all the poor decisions I had made in life, like from birth, that had got me to, in a heartbeat, 41 years would pass in front of my eyes, and every bad decision, every class I skipped, every paper I phoned in, every bad relationship,
This is the
every
E.
poor decision I made that led me to opening up a pipe
In
and
the
getting a
basement.
mouthful of raw sewage.
This
That would all happen in the blink of an eye. And I pretty much expect that to be that way too.
is the E. This is the E I got in German.
Yes. If I would have passed that, I would not be standing in a basement with a mouthful of raw sewage.
And see now that this is what's going to be. This is what makes a man, Brad. This is what makes a man. You know, you start blaming yourself, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do about this right this second. I literally said I need something else to happen before I can act. So then the spout it eased off, and I was able to spit the stuff down my shirt and start doing that mouth clear that that without hurling, and then I start yelling for my family, somebody get in here, and eventually I hear Vicky, you guys hear Daddy calling? Yes, I'm calling.
Help me!
All of a sudden, I'm Tom Hanks in Money Pit. I'm in the living room. No, I'm in the floor behind the chair.
Let's do Tom.
Actually, the movie it was Let's Do Brad.
Yeah.
Let's do Brad. Brad, bo bad, banana, banana, fat, fee, fi, bo mad. Brad. So linking it back to why I've decided to go to the Roto-Rooter.
Professional.
After I got that mess cleaned up and Loki ate most of it, bless his heart.
How did that all come out?
You know what? Processed cleanly. There was no harm, no foul. It was processed. I did some cleaning, but I only had another 10 feet of snake, and I knew that it was a 20-foot pipe. So I thought, all I've done is really bought myself some time here.
Yeah.
And it seems that time has run out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've decided I've called the Roto-Rooter man. He's going to come out and I want a full cleansing. I want the house colonoscopy is what I want.
You want to see the video?
Actually they do have a camera. I don't know if they charge extra for that, but they do have a camera. Remind me to ask you about that. But I want from sink to street. I want to know that, and I want to know that there's no problems. I want to know that there's no lurking tree roots. They're going to get me next summer because my neighbors across the street, one lovely June day, their lawn erupted in hell, and that was the bad pipe. That was what they call the black water pipe.
Oh no!
Yeah, mine is a white water pipe. Theirs was a black water pipe. Yeah, bad things. And it's a lovely mushrooming effect that occurs in one's front lawn when that occurs. When that happens, the lawn bubbles. So it looks shaped very nicely, and then evil. And it doesn't geyser. It's not like Old Faithful.
Right.
It's more like Kilauea. So it like has an initial pop
Sure.
and then rolls.
Yeah,
It's
right.
rolling. Yeah. And if it's between a certain point in the street and your house, it's free.
It's the city's problem.
Yeah, because it's the city's problem. But if it's between another certain point, still under the lawn, and your house, then it's your problem.
Oh, boy.
And what I want them to do is, since I'm going to have them come out, I want the pipe cleared from my house up until it stops being my problem. And that's the assignment for tomorrow. I'm going to do something weird. I know we were going to go one segment. Can I just hit a quick pause and get another soda? Because my drink isn't unfrozen yet, and I'm really dry
Your
mouthy.
Polish water is.
I know I'm dry mouthy. Can we just hit pause and then reactivate? Don't do anything there.
No.
I think I can just do this.
Okay.
I think it can be like this and seamless. And like I said, seamless. I've refreshed my Diet Coke and much better now.
It's Coke Zero, not Diet Coke.
Yeah, what's the difference? This is one of those things that occurred.
It's a different chemical they put in to make it taste sweet.
Oh, okay.
One's aspartame and the other one's...
This one's aspartame.
I think one was like Splenda based and the other one was like Equal based.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But this is one of those things that occurred while I was away. Like I came back and there was a Coke Zero, and I saw it had popped up over in the UK.
I like Coke Zero. I do not like Diet Coke at all. Like I can't drink Diet Coke.
Well, the thing is, I used to drink Diet Coke almost exclusively, except when there was Pepsi One.
That's still around. You can still find that.
Yeah, but it's really hard to find.
It's really hard to find.
Yeah. Just like I can find Bud Ice Remember sorry,
You
Bud
can still
Dry.
find- No, you can't find Bud Dry. I don't think
No,
anymore.
I found Bud Dry. Remember I took a picture.
I sent it to
1993.
you. Didn't
That's
find
where he
it.
found
I found it. I
That's
sent the
right.
picture to you.
You sent me a picture.
You seriously just took credit for that.
No, and I took credit for it with
But that
you.
was 2000. That was like 2011 in some backwater area of Oklahoma. I don't think you can find it anymore. It wasn't
Do you
that
think?
bad.
Do you think the Bud? Wait, was it on tap?
No, it was it was like in a Walmart beer aisle.
See, that means it couldn't have been sitting there for 6 or 7
No,
years.
there is one little area in the back of a Anheuser-Busch brewery
That's making
that
Bud Dry.
one day they made some Bud Dry. I said, we'll send this everywhere.
They hit the
See,
wrong
this
button
is
on the
damn
computer.
good. This is damn good.
It's really good with Canadian Club.
You know what? I don't drink whiskeys. I should, but I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
My wife
pretty
is
much-
my wife has taken it up and unsurprisingly had a couple really nasty hangovers. She doesn't understand why.
I think that might be it. The thing is, I either drink beer and just beer, or I drink vodka and just vodka. Like, I don't have a bunch of other things. I used to well, every once in a while I have a scotch, so I shouldn't say I don't do whiskeys, because scotch, a particularly good scotch will, make an evening. But I don't drink anything Canadian.
What, you got a problem with Canada?
No, I love Canada. Love the people.
I like
Love them.
Canadian whiskeys better. I can't drink bourbon. I had too much false bravado as a college kid drinking.
A lot
shots
of Maker's
Jack.
Mark. A lot of Maker's
No,
Mark
I did a lot
for you.
of Jack when I was a
Yeah.
kid. I had when I was young, like in Dollar Anything and Cochran's, I do like shots of Jack, imagining false bravado and masculinity. And now I can't do it. I can't. I can't do
It
bourbon.
doesn't.
Like,
It doesn't taste
The
good.
smell of bourbon makes my stomach turn. As well as any kind of bad vodka and bourbon.
If you
both
get
make my stomach turn.
seriously low grade vodka, it's not. You can't even smell it. It's really bad. It's just you can't be near it. And I'm a guy that drinks vodka. I love vodka. So, but it's got to be like I won't drink Smirnoff unless somebody holds a gun to my head. Like that's as low as I'll go.
How low will you go?
How low will you go?
So Piccadilly's brand is no.
If it comes in a plastic bottle that doesn't say Svedka, avoid it. The Svedka people, they're very cool.
My wife loves this Svedka.
Yeah, Svedka's all right, and the Svedka people, they're like, all right, here's our 750, and it comes in a lovely, very thick glass bottle, but we also make one for travel.
Yes.
And it says on the side, Svedka travel bottle. And, strangely enough, it's glove box size. So
I was going to ask it. Does it come in the?
It fits in your cup holder. Did I just take your joke? Did I just take your joke?
no, that's
Well, if they want it really be travel size, it should come in 3-ounce containers so you can get it through the airport.
well, if it's really travel size, it should come in a cardboard carton and look like a juice box. It's my kid's juice. This is Daddy's juice. So, but Svedka, a lot of people will say, well, isn't Svedka low grade cheap vodka? Svedka is a 5 times distilled, inexpensive vodka. Smirnoff, I will drink because it's on what's on most wells. If you go to a bar and they spray vodka, it's coming out of a Svedka or a Smirnoff bottle.
But out of
anything-
like the fountain,
Yeah.
that's like Skoll.
No. It's
Fleischmann.
no. It's no. The well, like when it says well drinks.
Are you sure?
Well, you that.
Maybe the bars I'm going to.
Let me continue.
The bars I'm going to. Yeah, I think you're getting Skoll and Fleischmann's and all that kind of stuff.
I will say that most of the bars I go to ask me what kind of vodka I want. So at least there's that. So I'll say, you got like Svedka or Absolute. Oh yeah, we have that. Let's go with that. If I'm feeling saucy, I go with a Kettle One. If I'm feeling really snooty, if I'm feeling like balls out snooty, I'll go with an Effin or a. Whoa, what's going on there?
No, with this phone.
Okay, I'll go with a Smirnoff. I'll go with an Effin or Grey Goose. I'm off Grey Goose because I've discovered there's too much of an anise hint in it. There's too much of a licorice hint.
Don't like the anise.
Well, I like anise if I'm drinking something that I wanted to have anise, but with Grey Goose, there's a hint of it in there. There's a hint of licorice something, and I don't want that with my olive-based drink. So. Oh, that's another good one and inexpensive. 3 Olives, the UK vodka. 3 Olives is quite good.
I can't tell the difference between any of them.
Oh,
I don't drink that much vodka, so that's why.
You know what, Brad? Your palate, even though you don't drink vodka, your palate is mature enough.
I mean, I could tell if I drink really, really, really bad vodka.
No,
But-
you can actually taste the different moats in
Oh
them.
no!
If I put a bottle of Chase in, if I put a shot of Chase in front of you and a shot of Svedka right now, which I could do, you would be able to tell.
I wouldn't drink them. I couldn't.
You'd be able to tell
I
they
can't
were
drink
different.
vodka like that.
Well, I'm not asking you to shoot it. I'm asking you to taste it.
Sip it.
Sip it.
Ugh.
You wouldn't be able to tell which was which, but you'd be able to tell the difference.
Okay, sure.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't. But I'm also not going to go with a test to find out.
Yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I'm inches from doing
No,
that.
no,
right?
nope, nope.
But
No, sir.
but you have to drink it with your ass. So we're gonna do, we're gonna
Nothing.
do
I'm not
butt
drinking
chugging.
anything with my ass.
I had a couple of stories from this summer. Of course, they've been done to death by one of the guys we listen to, Steve Dahl. But I had some stories from this summer about people that were getting in serious hospitalization trouble by doing butt chugging.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, what about there was also something else that happened during the summer, like you soak a tampon and
yeah. Soak a tampon in vodka. Put
Yeah.
that up in there.
yeah,
That just sounds stingy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it burns.
What?
You've not heard about butt
No,
chugging?
I've heard. I
Okay.
mean, I've heard about it. I just don't understand the rationale of I'm not getting drunk enough,
I'm not
fast enough.
Yeah.
I
So-
need to stick it in my ass.
So apparently, I can stick a rubber tube in my ass and attach the other end to a Franzia box. Because apparently it was boxes of wine. That was the
I just don't understand the
known
rationale
fuel.
of this beer bong is just not working fast enough. I don't understand that.
Because a beer you've
and then drop trow.
you've been on the other end of a beer bong, Brad. You know
Yeah.
that it just makes you bloaty. You just feel like, oh god, ugh.
You think that was the discussion? The discussion was, I would do the beer bong, but
I feel bloaty.
it'll make me feel so bloaty. Have you considered butt chucking? No, I haven't. Can you tell me more? Of course I can. Let me get this box of wine.
See, the thing I never understood
And
is,
prepare.
don't you have to be drunk in order to be able to do that anyway? So it's not like you're sitting around the house,
Yeah, it's not like-
sober saying, you know what I want to do?
I need to loosen up and pull my pants down and stick a tube up there, honey. Unspigot the Franzia.
Also, keep in mind you're talking to somebody who's had way too much going on in his anal area the past couple days. So
Well-
just the thought of doing it willingly would
Dude,
not.
I notice I'm working around the
I
rim.
know. You're not subtle.
I'm-
You are
I'm
not
working-
as subtle as you think you are.
I'm working around the
You
rim.
are not as subtle as you think you are.
All right, should we just talk about it? Let's just talk about it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we could- I'm probably talking about it.
Because, I mean, it's tonight's special edition. Tonight on a very special Radio Tiki.
So I went to a gastroenterologist and
Well, no, don't. I
What?
want some foreplay, bitch.
what? No,
I want
what
some
foreplay? I am
foreplay.
giving you. This is
Context.
before. No, this is before I went. This is beforehand. I'm giving you foreplay. Believe it or not.
I want the wine.
You
I
get,
want the
you get
fairy
my,
tale.
You get my.
I want
no,
the fairy
you can't-
tale.
No, no. You get what you get from me.
I want to hear, hey, honey, does this look black?
That's not the way it happened. That's
Hey.
not the way it happened.
I want the story to begin with, hey, Liz, come look at this.
No. See, you're making the fantasy funnier than the reality. Is what you're doing.
That's called Radio Tiki. That's
Yeah, it's not that funny.
I feel weird. All right.
No, that's not how it happened at all, though.
All right. How did tell us how it begins?
I went to a gastroenterologist. I was trying to tell you that it wasn't foreplay enough for
It
you.
was a sunny Wednesday afternoon.
Why don't you tell me, as you told Chris earlier, why don't you tell me how it went?
Go ahead.
No. I went to a gastroenterologist
Why?
because I was having some issues that my wife did not look at.
You were having some issues with your
Yes.
issue.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm at this gastroenterologist, and sitting in the room waiting for him, and
See, he's doing the Ira Glass voice.
no, this is not an hourglass voice. This is I don't know.
Sitting
how
in the
to
room.
say this. So
Waiting
no,
for
they put me in kind of the examination room. I'm sitting there, and seriously, this guy comes in, and within 30 seconds has my pants down and his finger in my ass.
like less than a minute.
Yeah, like all right, pants, like there wasn't even like a how do you do. There was a how do you do, but that was it. It was a how do you do. Get your pants down around your lay down on your side, pants down around your. He did use lube, which was very nice of him, and finger in the asshole.
Was it pre-warmed?
So yes, I got. I don't remember. No, I don't remember any temperature variation
Trojan
with the finger.
sensations.
The finger was fine.
Tonight I celebrate.
Did
And
he
yes,
say-
yes, he did. That did not happen.
Did he say at least I'm doctor or something? So you just
Oh, I didn't.
random people
I,
wandering in.
You know, in retrospect, yeah, I probably should have asked for some sort of identification.
Hey, watch this. Hello, sir. Drop your pants. Put your hands. I just put my hand in this guy's ass. Let's
What?
go.
Why do you have a mop?
I don't know, but let's go. Steve-O's in the other room. Let's go. All right, tonight on Jackass, we're going to put our thumbs in as many asses as possible.
He didn't put a thumb in my butt.
Thumb in your butt. Oh, is it 2 fingers?
I don't know. It was like it was over so quickly. I don't.
It was over so quickly.
Yeah, it was in, out. Yep, prostate good. Yep. All right, colonoscopy. And that was like it. And so 2 days later, so basically I got it. So that was Monday. So they're like, okay, on Wednesday, colonoscopy. So on Tuesday you have to prep.
See, a lot of people, when you talk about colonoscopy, it's scheduled like a month or so in advance, and you get all sorts of literature and everything.
Oh, luckily they
What
had
a-
an opening. They were able to get me in right away.
And fortunately, you had an opening too. Hello, thank you very much, Radio Tiki. But anyway, I would be more concerned not about the issue with your issue, and not about the things about to go in your butt. My alarm bells would be going off at the. Why is everybody rushing to do this?
No, actually, no. He wasn't rushing to do it. They're like, oh, do whatever. They were actually fine with it. I was just like, hey, I'm free on Wednesday. So that was all my recommendation. I'm like, oh, I'm free on Wednesday. They're like, hey, spot opened up.
All right. So you went. You saw the guy on Monday.
Yeah.
You booked it for Wednesday.
I booked it for Wednesday, so Tuesday was the prepping.
Did you at least get a flavor?
Yes.
All right.
Well, actually, the thing came with several flavors. I think they were supposed to mix it in for me because on the side it said directions to pharmacist, put in flavor packet, and give to them. But yet they accidentally gave me all the flavor packets, so I had my choice of flavors: lemon, lime,
Well, you can
pineapple.
save those for vodka drinks.
Pineapple. I've already thrown them away. Lemon, lime, pineapple, cherry, and orange.
They're just sugar crystals. They would have been lovely.
So my rationale is which flavor am I willing to possibly never want to have again?
Oh yeah.
There's got to be one of them, and I go, I'm not going to do lemon lime because I don't like lemon lime to begin with, and this is already going to be terrible.
Right. Oh, we should pause for a moment.
Yeah.
Radio Tiki understands that many of its listeners are female, and we sort of skipped right through why Brad's choosing a flavor. The prep means he has to spend a day drinking some stuff.
It's not a day. The day, you see, let the man who went through this
I'd say
describe what happened here.
The thing is, we were already talking about flavor, and I realized we didn't describe why. So,
Well, first of all, you're on a clear. Well, they fit me on Wednesday, but the problem was, and I never ever thought about this. He does them all morning, so he got me in the last appointment, which was 11 o'clock, which still sounds very early. But the thing is, you can't eat the whole day before.
yeah.
So essentially, my last solid meal was Monday at about 7 o'clock, and I didn't have solid food again until Wednesday at noon.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get a bit cranky.
Yeah. I talked to you.
and like lightheaded and like. So all Wednesday, I'm eating green Jell-O and apple juice. That's like it. Like I had some green tea, but it made my stomach all like from the caffeine. So that's all I'm eating. So I'm in my house. I'm working from home that day.
Beer is clear.
Everyone has said that to me. Every single person has said that to me. No, that's the last thing I needed. So all day I'm sitting at home eating Jell-O, drinking apple juice, and convincing myself I have colon cancer. Absolutely, positively sure I have colon cancer. I
can feel it.
am.
You know what?
You know what? What what's her name's husband?
Katie Couric.
Husband died at 41. Like, it's like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I have terminal. It's spread all over my body. I am a dead man.
You know what it is? Scott, Tom's brother just had cancer. Tom's brother had cancer. Now I got it. It's our neighborhood. It's going to start happening to us, man.
There was. That's what we get for playing in the medical supply waste dump.
It was fun, though.
Oh, dumb. Oh, I pricked myself again. I pricked you.
Oh, you're it.
So, yeah. And so that's all day.
And when do the fireworks start? I mean, how fast acting is the
Okay, so that's all day. So
Cleansing
5 o'clock comes around, and now it's time to start the cleanse. So,
The cleanse.
So you basically have a gallon jug.
Did you
powdery
weigh
stuff.
yourself ahead of time? By the way,
I should have. I picked my
that
flavor.
would have been cool. I would have
picked my
totally done
flavor.
that.
And you didn't let me finish. I went with pineapple because I already don't like lemon lime, and I've already been told how bad this stuff is going to taste. I threw up cherry Kool-Aid once when I was a kid, and so I can't ever drink it again. So it was basically pineapple or orange, and I'm like, whatever, pineapple. Pineapple.
Now, see, each shot I would have been doing a different flavor. I'd have played with it,
Mix it up a little bit.
and I would have been like martini glassing it. Put a little music on. Do it right. So,
And weirdly, didn't you call me at about 4:55? Like I talked to you, got off the phone with you, and started.
well, I talked to you, and I said, well, should we, let me know how this goes.
Yeah.
We had Tom and Brad serious talk.
Yeah.
Not funny show talk.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I'm gonna start my cleanse. I go, you haven't started already? Because I thought it was like an all day thing.
No.
Nope, I'm about to.
No, I mean, luckily I had the day at home that whole day.
Yeah.
But, obviously a lot of people, they're like working the day before. So they're perfectly fine with you, starting at like 5.
Okay,
So I started at 5 on the dot.
5 o'clock.
By 5:35, it started.
Are you sure that wasn't just your head? I mean, it takes longer to digest. Well, I guess not. The look you're giving me right
Your
now.
head can't make your ass do that. It is literally. Imagine a cartoon, maybe like a Tom and Jerry, or maybe like a Coyote in the Roadrunner, and Jerry sticks a hose down Tom's mouth, and the water comes out his butt. That is what it's like. It's literally cartoonish in the ferocity and velocity of liquid that comes out of your ass.
Velocity.
So that's why if you say, great, you know what, I'm going to go have a high colonic or whatever, clean things out, it doesn't matter. Your body's still going to be like, because your body is just doing everything in its power to get that crap out of your body. And it's doing it by flooding your colon or your intestines with a massive amount of water.
From you. Yeah. So you should have weighed. I mean, you probably did well.
Oh, my God. It was, again, put it in perspective. I started drinking, so it's every 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Every 10 minutes you got to start drinking it. I started at 5 o'clock. I didn't finish till after 7:30, and it tastes horrible.
Does it really? I always thought that was a myth.
It's not. It does help to refrigerate it. I can't describe the taste. It's definitely.
Can you
It's
ice
like
it?
a base. It's like a basey flavor. It's just
Like bleach?
almost not bleach. It's hard to describe.
Vinegar is like vinegar? Vinegar's an acid.
No,
though.
the exact opposite. That's the only way I can imagine it. It's kind of basey.
I'm trying to
that makes
imagine
sense.
the opposite of vinegar.
We don't eat basic foods.
Yeah, it's all I can describe it.
Yeah,
It's, if you
almost
get a
all of
taste
our
it,
foods are acidic.
If I give you a taste of it, you'd immediately go, "Oh yeah, it's that." And the last 2 glasses were hell. Like it's like, come on, just do
hold
it,
your nose.
just do it. Yeah,
Is it a gallon or is it one bottle they give you? What do they
I think
give
it's
you?
about a gallon. It's about a gallon.
It's a
I got
big-
a picture on my phone. I can show it to you. It's about a gallon.
It's a big old hefty bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you got to drink it all.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how long are you, activated? Like,
Eventually, your body's just done.
That's what I mean.
So about 9 o'clock, at least the rocket fuel has stopped.
right.
But still, you're still occasionally just sitting there like, I'm sitting there watching TV with the wife, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, and you got to go.
Excuse me for a moment, honey.
Yeah. But seriously, for that period while I was actually drinking this stuff, about every 5 minutes.
Really?
Oh, yeah, for about an hour and a half.
Did you just find
I
yourself?
went through 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Oh, did you just find yourself staying and like you bring in a book and just like sitting?
No,
in there?
because the thing is, it's over instantaneous. That's the thing is, that's what I thought. Because everybody's like, oh, you know what? They're like, haha, Liz, you're not going to be able to use the bathroom. I'm like, well, I guess I'll be in there with a book. That's not what it is. Because the thing is, you sit down, it's like, all right, I got to go. Sit down. And you're done. So you get up and you watch a little more television. Oh!
What were you watching?
I was trying to watch the Blackhawks game for a little bit, but it was a bit distracted. And the last thing I needed was more stress.
Yeah.
So yeah. So and it was every 5 minutes for most of it, but then by near the end, it started to taper off, and then it was just occasionally throughout the night. And by the end, it's just water. I mean, you are like totally cleared out. But then I was feeling kind of dehydrated.
Yeah.
So I went and had a little more apple juice and green Jell-O, and then it came out looking like green.
Oh.
And pretty quick too, like within 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, because there's nothing stopping it now.
There's nothing stopping it. And there's nothing in Jell-O. So I ate the Jell-O, and like 10, 15 minutes later, I pooped green.
Poop Jell-O.
Yeah.
There you go. That whole thing where people say you carry around 10 to 15 pounds of red meat in your belly.
That's Urban Leather.
Or whatever.
I think I maybe lost a pound.
Well, what I was going to say is, do you feel like that? You feel like you're clear from start to finish on the inside right now. Like you've got a do-over in there. It's all.
I had Chipotle tonight, so I haven't done really well since I started over. What am I going to do?
So just
veggies
right
from
on top of that, you're just going to go Chipotle.
Well, I'm still not back to normal. Like it messes you up good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm still not back to normal.
Well, you've had a camera up there. We haven't even gotten to that part.
Yeah.
So
but that's the worst part of it. The prep is. And by the way, wake up the next morning and you haven't now eaten in nearly 36 hours. And oh, by the way, somebody's going to stick a camera in your butt. So when you have to do it, get the early morning slot.
I'm a bit more into the fetish end of this. I might
get the
stretch it out all
early
day.
morning slot.
I'm going to go for the enjoyment. I'm going to make a holiday of it.
So, yeah, get up the next morning. At this point, I haven't eaten in 36 hours. Still, you got nothing in you. And you go to I go to the doctor, and they put me in the gown, and I'm sitting in the same room that I just had my finger in a butt 2 days before. This time with my wife.
Did Liz stay with you? Yeah,
this time she went with me.
Yeah.
And
hey, by the way,
I would like to hear her. She would give you some interesting.
Because the shit you had to
this.
say to her as you went under, we'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm sure you must have been interesting as hell when the anesthetic was taking effect. So, or when you were coming out of it.
Here's the thing, and I think you and other people they didn't put me all the way under.
No, that's why I wanted to know. When they put you all the way under, you don't say shit. They turn your lights off.
Right.
When I had my leg surgery, I counted 1, 2, 3, opened my eyes, it was done. It was 5 hours later, it was done. It was literally that quick. But when they don't put you all the way under, that's when it's like, I'm going to the big top.
Yeah, all I know is he comes in, he obviously puts the prep lead, whatever, for the IV in. I go into the room and sit down, and the nurse goes, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, "Yeah, I pretty much convinced myself I had colon cancer yesterday." She gave me a hug, so I got a hug while in the gown. No boner.
Was she hot?
Yeah, no.
All right.
No boner in the gown, which would have been just embarrassing.
Really?
Tube in my butt with the boner.
Oh, the tube was already in?
No, not yet, but it was soon.
Yeah, but there was nothing in you yet.
So they hook up the IV and tell me to lie down and face the wall. Like, on my side, face the wall. Mm-hmm. And I remember sitting there going, I hope this stuff kicks in soon. I hope it kicks in soon. I really hope it kicks in soon. Mm. And then they start. And I'm wide awake, still not thinking it's kicked in. And I think everybody's trepidation is about getting the tube in your butt. That's not so bad. To get a good picture, they have to get your colon to not be collapsed.
Sure.
So they do this by pumping air into your colon.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that part.
Yeah. Not pleasant.
That's got to be uncomfortable.
Yes. So by the end, and it took about 20, 25 minutes, you feel like you are going to, basically you have a colon full of air.
Yeah.
Your colon is a big balloon animal.
Chris, let's do ours together.
Yeah, you could.
Let's go
Yeah.
in and hold hands.
Yeah,
We'll go side by side.
they basically just treated your colon like a balloon animal,
Sure.
and
I know what
this
shape
is-
it's going to be.
This is a giraffe.
it's a snake.
This is a snake bent two places.
So I actually don't remember like the tube at all. I don't remember that at all. I just remember feeling the air pressure like I'm going to like explode all over everything. Like there's going to be explosive because it feels like poop, but it's not. It's air.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember the fart that came afterwards?
I'm not done yet.
Okay, good. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So they get
I'm
done.
stepping on your shit here.
They get done. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. One little polyp they took care of. Everything was fine.
Do you get pictures?
No, you don't get pictures.
You don't get
No.
to see the video?
No, you don't
no
get to see
DVD
the
package
video.
afterwards?
There's no DVD package.
There's
At least
definitely-
not my doctor.
There's definitely video.
Maybe you need to go to a high end.
Well, or back end.
But they get done. They're like, okay, done. Everything's fine. You're good. So I remember sitting there going, oh, this sucks. That stuff never worked. And then I stand up.
Oh.
And it was as if I had drank like a case of Miller High Life in like 15 minutes. I just fall over to the side. Like, whoopie doopie. She's like, you want to go back to see your wife? I'm like, no, I have to go to the bathroom now. So she, luckily, in between the room where the colonoscopy was and where my wife was, there was a bathroom. So I go into the bathroom.
They do that by design, you know.
I sit down and literally, I mean,
Did you time it?
literally, I have no idea how long it was. It could have been 10 minutes. It could have been a day. Time had no meaning.
Hey, man, time be time.
It was literally the scene from Dumb and Dumber. I mean, literally just constant, just incredible farts. So much so that my wife starts I hear outside laughing her ass off. And she said later on she has no idea why they don't. Well, I guess you can kind of think about why they don't soundproof that room.
Yeah, wow. They should.
They don't, so they can hear you when you fall over.
Yeah. And my wife goes, there's actually goes, my wife, is he okay in there? And my wife goes, sounds like he is.
But I mean, it was a constant.
Nothing coming out.
No, it's just air.
This is like a typical morning at our home.
You're making me want to take a shower.
It could have, yeah. I think it was like 5 minutes just continuously, but it could have been 2 days.
But I mean, tell me about the relief you felt, right? When you're making that fart and you just feel your insides deflating. It must have felt like magic. Now,
It was
amazing. Was it one long note or was it like, like
no, it was like repeated.
burp, burp,
No, go
burp,
longer.
burp,
Yeah.
burp.
Yeah. Burp. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should, you know what? At some point, I'd have taken out my phone and just like, you got to hear this, and then just tell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm.
Well, no.
You know what?
Liz,
My colonoscopy is going to be spectacular. We're going to make a show out of it.
Liz totally considered pulling out her phone and taping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said it was amazing.
All right. Well, you guys know I'm married to somebody with no sense of humor. So what I might do is I'll have one of you guys come with me.
Because you got to bring somebody with. Somebody
Yeah.
has to drive you
I'll have
home.
one of you guys. I'll have one of you guys drive me. You got to record this shit from start to finish, including all the stuff I say when I'm in the twilight. Because you're right, they don't put you all the way under. That's
No.
the twilight time.
And
Wait,
yeah.
what did Liz say? What did you talk about when you were under?
I just kept talking. I was one long stream of. I was like.
Oh, you didn't shut the fuck up.
I was like Jack Kerouac afterwards, just like
Really?
one long stream of consciousness.
Nice.
Anything that came to my mind, everything was hilarious. Now, keep in mind, it was the leftover of the anesthesia plus the relief of knowing I did not have colon cancer after convincing myself I did.
right. They knew right away. They're like, no, there's no cancer in there.
Well, no, I mean yeah, they know there's no cancer. You know, there was a polyp, but polyps. Yeah, there's
Ronald Reagan, thank you.
yeah, there's the polyps can become cancerous.
Right.
And then they get rid of it right away, and then they analyze to see if it was precancerous or not, and that'll determine how often I should go from that point on. But otherwise, clear as a whistle.
All right. So
Little hemorrhoids in there.
when do you? Yeah. What was causing the issues
Hemorrhoids.
with your issue?
Hemorrhoids,
And
internal hemorrhoids.
right. And how will that not happen again? What do you have to do to
Nothing.
not?
Eat more fiber.
So you had extra roughage on your Chipotle tonight? Then is it?
No, there'll be Metamucil when I get home.
Was there?
There's a Fiber One bar for for snacky snacks today.
Is this Liz doing this for you, or
No,
did
this
you
is
do
me doing
Oh,
it
okay.
because trust me, I'd rather not go through that again. So
Really, I'm looking forward to mine now.
yeah, no, not the colonoscopy,
Oh.
not the more the looking in the
about
toilet, and going, "Oh my god, it's Antietam!"
It's Ghoulies. What? No, wait, whoa.
What?
It was Antietam in your
No,
toilet?
no.
Because, dude, that would have been, I'd have been
No,
calling
No,
911.
it wasn't. No, it was Antietam. It was more like Bull Run.
One or two.
One.
I'm envisioning the scene from Ghoulies. You
No.
just start coming back up and attacking you.
No. No. But the thing was, here's the thing. It happened the first time. This is what happens. It happens the first time you look down in the toilet and you look up and you're like, you hit the flush, you go, that didn't just happen. That's what you do. You go, flush, that didn't just happen.
It won't ever happen again.
There you go. That won't ever happen again. I had licorice or something,
That's
and I
what
just
that
don't
was.
remember it. When I got drunk on Friday, I ate a bunch of red gummy bears or something.
Oh.
It can't be anything bad. So flush the toilet. You don't think about it anymore until it happens the next time. And then you sit there and you go, Shh, I should tell the wife, but I know what that'll do. And I made the mistake of telling the wife. I was at a doctor within a day.
And
So.
she won't let it go. You go to the
Yeah,
doctor,
no.
right? You go to the doctor, call the doctor, right? Call the
Yeah,
doctor.
you're like,
Yeah.
I should really go to the doctor, and the fastest way to make that happen is to tell my wife because she will not let it die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just out of, did you do any research on colon cancer before you?
No, that's the whole
forgot?
problem. The day before you have any kind of procedure, you should stay away from the internet completely.
Well, I'm talking about the symptoms, not the procedure, but the symptoms.
Yeah.
Because bright red licorice problems in the toilet.
Are usually not it.
I was gonna say usually not life
Usually
threatening.
not,
Yeah.
It can be, but
right,
usually not.
But Chris and I, we joked with you the dark black, oh look, I've pooped tar. That's
Never good.
that's the one you gotta
Yeah.
So when you told me on the phone, I had some issues with my
Again. Now in retrospect, in rational thought,
hindsight
and trust
2020.
me, there are other things that led me to leave, and probably with some hemorrhoids. There was some itchiness and some burning. It's an internal hemorrhoid, so it behaves a little different than your normal standard out the butt hemorrhoid. But there were other stuff that went on. Like when I would run, I get a little itchy butt and stuff.
Yeah.
With sweat and everything.
Yeah.
Everything, every logical thing pointed to hemorrhoids.
Sure.
But with 24 hours, with no food, by myself, alone in the house, with nobody but the cat to talk to, and a fully functioning internet, I had ass cancer.
Yes, you did. And your cat was not a big help.
No.
Because your cat's got the ass
No,
cancer.
and the thing is, every time he'd come up next to me, in my head, animals can detect this stuff.
Yeah.
He smells the cancer.
He
He's
smells
trying
like-
to comfort me. He's trying to comfort.
He smells.
All of a sudden, my
dying.
cat became one of these
death cat.
cancer dogs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have the cancer. Oh, owner.
Let me come sit on
Let
your
me
head.
come. I feel so sorry for you and your in my head, totally convinced.
I can smell you in your final hours. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah. If you don't mind, when you die, I'm going to eat your face
Yeah. I'm going to eat this part first.
with utmost respect
I love you,
and reverence.
and I'm going to eat this part first.
Your nose looks chewy. So yeah, that's
So, what's the follow up plan there, Doctor? What do they
nothing.
do?
Yeah, no, I call in a week. Say, hey, how was that follow-up?
And the polyp determines when you do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably good for a while. 40's young. 40 on the young side to do it again to begin with, anyway. So.
Well, I mean, you do have some family history,
Yeah. No, yeah. Which I never thought about until again.
What, you didn't think about it up until when?
Sitting there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or
Other than that, knock on
Did-
wood, my
or-
family's pretty cancer free, so.
or you call up, mom and say, "Well, I'm going in to get a call. Oh, your uncle Blood died of the butt cancer, and that was horrible."
see, now what Brad's done to me is all he's done is he's raised my awareness of shit I'm ignoring. Like I even said to Brad on the phone, I go, "Oh, my grandma, she had colon cancer, and she lived for another 30 years, so don't worry about it."
Maybe I should start worrying about
Well,
it.
then I'm thinking to myself, no. Oh, grandma got colon cancer. That's interesting. Oh, my Aunt Joanne had colon cancer. Oh,
Oh, boy.
that killed
Sorry,
her.
dude.
That killed her.
Oh, sorry, dude.
My younger 38-year-old brother had cancer this year.
Getting old sucks.
I wonder what. Fuck it. Watch some TV. That was what I.
TV, have some Cheetos.
Oh, these Cheetos are good. I wonder where they get this yellow.
This can't possibly be bad.
I love this yellow. It doesn't occur in nature.
So I have one question about the entire procedure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did they discover the chemical or the drug that would do this to people, and how did they test it?
The colon blow.
The colon blow.
Like, did they just is it like the guy
Here,
who
let me-
discovered
I'll-
penicillin? He just stumbled upon it.
I'll actually show you the packaging because I think it's
I
really
don't know.
just
I think
like
it's a derivative of the old castor oil.
no.
mean,
I think
Except
it's
it
just like
goes
kind of like
the other way.
plant.
yeah.
Yeah, they have some listener out there that knows what it is. I'll show you the picture. I really think it's just almost like
We can find it.
oh, I have
In-
a picture
no,
of
what I mean
the
is-
Apple stuff I had. Oh, I thought it was on my phone. Did I delete it? Oh, here it is.
What do we got? I'm gonna do.
This is me. Yes.
Watch this. I'm gonna Google image. I'm gonna Google image colonoscopy prep fluid.
No, it says exactly what's in here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's sodium, it's salt,
Mm-hmm. That's so you don't
Sodium-
dehydrate yourself.
sodium. Yeah, I mean, this is all electrolytes.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Yeah. What it?
Safe search.
Oh my God! I typed. Well, I wanted to do colonoscopy fluid or colonoscopy prep fluid is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But Google was very helpful and decided to start calling up images right when I typed in
Colonoscopy.
colonoscopy.
It's basic baking soda, salt.
And I think that's where the base comes from the baking soda.
Yeah, well, baking soda's a base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that,
There's got to be a.
Brad. Look,
I wonder if that's what mine looked like.
all full of air.
That's at that
Yeah.
movie Prometheus.
Because in your head, you don't think about it. You're
That-
like when you
that's
see
the-
that because they have pictures on the wall of that, and you're like, oh, that's what a colon looks like. You never think, oh wait, they have it blown up like a fucking balloon.
This one is, and all of a sudden it looks like the planet eater from Star Trek.
Oh boy. Yeah, and you see the container. Yeah, all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did not.
Actually, I mean, if all it is salt and baking soda, and stuff,
Yeah.
there was no drug on that list. So I looked. At the
What, you
small
got the
print, too.
list?
But potassium.
It's all electrolytes and so I don't.
Oh, it has to be the PEG. What's the PEG 3350?
Oh, PEG 3350.
That's I think there's the moneymaker right
that's-
there,
That's
or the poopy maker.
That's the active ingredient. If
yeah. What's PEG 3350?
Let's
Somewhere
see.
we have a very frustrated listener going, "It's this, you asshole!" By the way, I just channeled Jeff there.
it's this, you asshole. Was it in this kind of bottle? Go Lightly? Was it in Go Lightly?
It's polyethylene glycol.
That's windshield wiper fluid.
No, that's antifreeze. That makes sense. They put antifreeze in you.
It's a polyether compound with many applications from industrial manufacturing to medicine.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
PEG is the basis of a number of laxatives
Sure.
used for. Whole bowel. The official name for it is whole bowel irrigation. It's a medical process involving the rapid administration of large volumes of osmotically balanced polyethylene glycol solution, either oily. So yeah, it's basically.
Oh, look, it comes up as a search term, whole bowel irrigation.
And for the person they tested it on, what do you think?
They
his
pay you for that.
What do you think his feelings were when it kicked in?
I'm going to die.
This is never going to stop. This will never stop. I'm going to have water shooting out of my ass forever.
This isn't worth the $25.
I didn't pay for this.
Oh my
I
god!
just wanted beer money.
It looks like the brand name for a lot of this is called Go Lightly.
It doesn't sound those lightly to me.
Yeah.
No, there was no light about it.
Polyethylene glycol solution, osmotically neutral
It was not a
electrolyte
light
solution.
flow.
Well, I think the baking soda probably had something to do.
It was a heavy. So I think that's what I was tasting early.
Delightful. The baking soda.
Yeah. So
I feel fizzy.
So yeah, it's the prep. It's the prep that sucks. The actual drugs and the procedure, not an issue at all. And I'm still not normal. I'm still not a day later. Still, yeah, unpredictable.
Well, I mean,
I had to tell my class today. I'm like, I may have to excuse myself occasionally.
so you did this Wednesday and you worked today. You did a thing today.
No.
All right. Oh, see, we could go to the colonic irrigation detox center at the Chiang Mai Ayurvedic Center. Although it's in Thailand.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm not,
Oh,
if I'm
boy.
going to Thailand, it's not for that.
Drinking herb teas before the process may help.
You tried drinking green tea. It didn't
I
agree
did.
with him.
You got to go with something herbal. Oh, you know what would work? You know what would help you out quite a bit and be delicious at the same time?
I don't plan on doing this anytime soon if I can avoid it.
Rhubarb.
I'm going to make one of you have to do this before I do again.
I want to do it. I'm ready to do it. Honey, I'm glad you're here. I want to do a colonoscopy. It'll be fun.
It's a blast. It's a hoot.
It's like a 10-minute long hoot.
It's a hoot. It's a hoot.
No, but you fart for 10 minutes
Yeah,
afterwards.
I didn't. Well, no, I didn't eat. Yeah, I didn't eat for like a day and a half, and then colon blow,
Super colon blow.
super colon blow. It was.
One of the listeners, please send us a link to the colon blow sketch on Saturday
What's
Night Live.
Twilight?
Vic, if you're going to have a conversation with it, you got to have a conversation with everybody.
What's Twilight?
Twilight
thing
was
with
the
that
thing.
The vampires. That thing with the vampires.
Yeah, is that with the sexy, glittery vampire? You're on.
Yes, they bite your neck. No, like where you're kind of like not really with it.
Yes,
You're-
I thought I was with
Twilight.
it.
Uh-huh.
The entire time I thought I'm like, this whatever they're giving me, this sucks. Not the whole, but so out of it. I was so out of it that they had something jammed up my ass, and it never occurred to me that this should probably hurt, or I should feel
Might be
something, and I
uncomfortable.
don't feel anything.
I should be feeling something
Yes.
more.
Yes, but all
So
I
they
felt,
just take
all I felt was
reality
the
away
massive
from
amount of
10
air
minutes.
they were pumping into my colon like a balloon.
Oh, very nice.
Ass chat.
Ass chat.
Nice.
So you
This
came
is
down
what
to
you get when
speak
you
to
get a
us.
surprise show. You get ass chat
This is tonight. It's a very special Radio Tiki.
about my ass.
Yeah, it's all ass all tonight. Actually, it's all cleansing pipes because Chris was worried about his cholesterol.
I share
I've
that.
got
Because I like cheese.
Tom told us about his.
I don't like cheese, but I have bad cholesterol.
the road.
You have bad
not fair.
cholesterol?
I do.
Yeah, I had bad cholesterol too. I had a physical in November. I got bad cholesterol.
Yeah.
I got the Roto-Rooter guy coming because the house needs a colonoscopy. And then we had Brad's
Yes,
pipe. So it's a
wow.
theme
See,
night. See,
it
it's a
is.
theme
It's
night.
pretty good.
It's like watching an episode of Modern Family. Like every one of the families has the same sort of thing going on. See, that's how it works. See,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. See. You came in here to tell us something. What was
Yes,
it?
I'm trying to work it into the theme.
Okay. Pipes.
You know those little
Clogged up pipes. Sure.
worm
Oh.
ways that worms make in compost?
Yeah.
Do you have Alex's graph?
Yeah.
She needs numbers for her speech.
Oh, the numbers of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually in her. It's in her report.
Where is her report? You had it to make copies.
Hang on. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves for just a moment.
If you'd like really, really stirring
Oh,
conversation,
you know what?
she can come present her
Actually-
worm science fair project to
Yay!
you.
We talked
I-
about the Worm Science Project last
Show, yeah. While I get the report, Brad
After I
wanted to
drink.
know what I looked like when the pipe exploded in the basement, and you guys were all in the backyard ignoring me.
We heard you
Yeah,
vomited.
I don't know. We ignored him.
We heard you vomited.
Remember when I
vomited?
was on the chair in the basement?
I didn't vomit.
You were gagging.
I might have gagged.
I might have gagged.
Yes. I'm not very good at this. So, how does one describe
Why are you
a
doing
gag?
this to me? I can't do
It's not,
this.
it's not a moment I care to really remember, to be honest.
I lived it.
Did you get any in your mouth?
Oh, God, no.
Tell us about hosing Tom down in the backyard.
Yeah, what was that
Oh,
like? Was
yeah,
it
that
as
was-
sexy? Was it as sexy excitement as we all imagined it would be?
Oh, sure.
Sexy excitement.
my bra off and I rubbed it together.
Oh, good thing he doesn't have a microphone near him right now. Oh, it was, yeah, really just not fun. Kind of like
That-
the
that-
toilet after Max the other day.
What? What did Max do to the toilet?
He had a stomach issue the other day.
Oh.
We've been talking issues. Tonight's show is
That was
all
a
about
blast,
It's all
issues.
about
right?
poop and vomit,
It was a
everybody.
blast.
It was a blast.
It was a
Sure.
blast.
Sure.
Oh, poop and vomit show. And
That's
bad
right.
things in pipes.
Mm.
Oh,
So-
boy.
Yeah, if I start describing any of it, I'll just
Yeah.
be
Well,
ill,
actually, we don't want you to.
Okay, I can
We actually
describe
do
to
have
you this
listeners that we
graph,
wish to keep. So
which is really rather boring.
What?
Enjoy your show.
we're just about done. So
Okay.
Okay.
I wish I had nice parting words about pipes, but I'm not that clever.
Pipes.
pipes.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Take the dog with you. Take the dog with you.
Bye, Loki. He doesn't want to go.
You can leave him here if you want.
I didn't even get to talk on the show.
Loki's at that age where he's just like, I want to please and love everyone. And I'm going to start by being very excited about everything you do. All right.
So
Well, do you feel-
I hope
you
my,
feel lighter?
I hope my colonoscopy tale lived up to expectations.
It did. It did. It led up to. It delivered on the promise of what it could be, and it was everything it could be.
No, it was
Definitely going to weigh myself first.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I've got now that I've heard what Brad went through. Mine's gonna be a 3-day long party.
You are
I'm gonna,
all welcome, listeners. You are
I am
also
gonna make an
all
event.
welcome.
In fact, I'm gonna maybe invent a reason to get one. Just in
The
case.
only thing that I regret is I couldn't enjoy it more.
But now there's steps I
Because
can
again,
take to
when,
yeah.
when it's when
you
it's,
were
when
worried.
It's, when it's your normal like, oh, you're 50, time to do a colonoscopy, then you don't got to worry. You're like, I'm just going to get things checked out. When you're like, oh my god, I'm bleeding from my anus, it kind of takes some of the levity out of the whole situation.
Sure. I'm gonna look at mine as a preventative measure, as a maintenance
Yeah.
measure.
Mine was, I hope I don't have the ass cancer. I have a
Ugh.
newfound respect for people with ass cancer now. I'm living every day to the fullest.
Are you gonna do some sort
YOLO,
of YOLO, man, YOLO.
Is there a brown ribbon that you can wear?
poop.
Hey man, poop strong.
And now just so I can constantly be reminded of it because of the internal hemorrhoid, I have a suppository I have to do for the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
How big?
So
How big?
no, no smaller, about 2 inches.
Nice. You can carry that around with you.
I think next time I did it the first time last night. I should lie down next time I do it because you really can't walk anywhere once it's
In place.
can't really walk.
If
You don't walk.
you-
It's hard to walk manly once you insert that. You
Hey,
really
Brad,
can't.
actually,
You really can't.
what
You
I'm
can't do
here
a
to tell
cowboy.
you-
You can't do a cowboy walk after that.
Actually, Brad, what I'm here to tell you is if that's the case, you only had it in halfway, dumbass.
Oh, really? No, it wasn't. It wasn't like turtling or anything. Or are you just really that? Are you that comfortable having that in your ass?
No, you got to make it past a certain.
It was past. Trust me, it was past a certain point.
You got to I don't know. You got to kind of kegel it in there a little bit. You got to kind of
It was cagled.
tonight.
It was in there securely, but you still don't feel natural.
Tonight is one of the most uncomfortable radio tikis ever. So it doesn't feel. I'm not saying it's supposed to feel good, or some people are into that. That's fine, but it doesn't feel right. But
It doesn't feel right.
you also should not feel like I can't walk.
It was more just a natural thing. It didn't feel
think
natural.
I think you had it halfway.
All right, I'll try to go more to the promised land next
What you
time.
got? What you
I'll try
gotta do
to.
is
I'll wait till it hits the back of my throat tonight.
get like a hairbrush and just
Jam it up there. Yeah. Broomstick or something. Crowbar.
Or ask for help from. Never mind.
Hey,
Yes.
honey, let's turn this into a bit of an event.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay stomach down on the bed.
What I want you to do is
I want you to hide this somewhere.
I want. Let's play.
I want you to hide this somewhere.
Let's-
There's only one place you can hide it.
Honey, the giant's coming down the beanstalk. We have to play hide the magic bean. Where are we going to put the magic bean, honey? Oh, no. You know what? I can't have you carry it. It better be hidden in me. Help me, honey.
Worst role playing ever.
Fee, fi, fo, Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Wow.
Whole show on my ass.
Well, what we could do is we could do a little bit of an aperitif here. We could do a little bit of a post butt talk kind of
Butt chat.
We're at an hour and a half, and we said we're going to do one
Butt chat.
segment. I've been hanging on to something for the last 2 shows, and it just never came up. We could do a bit of a story. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's hold off on the story. We've actually got listener mail. We've got a couple of listener mails. We'll do that, and then we'll close out the ding dong here. I just have to get into it. So we'll save. I got this story that we'll save for the next time we do a show, and we will do a show sometime in the next 2 weeks if everybody's cool with that. Maybe we can throw together a Saturday-ish.
We can talk about it later.
All right. Otherwise, I mean, the 3 of us are good anytime during the week. If you guys are good for doing something like this, I'm all for it. So we can do Radio Tiki a bit more often for the listeners, but we can do Radio Tiki as a whole crew. We got to try to give Maurice a chance to get down and Jeff a chance to wake up.
Down.
So, ComEd gave me a new bill. Great, thank you, ComEd.
ComEd.
You gotta pay for that stuff.
Yeah, you got to pay for this electricity thing. Got some stuff. Oh, got Beaver Fever checked in. So let me just open that one up. Let's see. Yes, I still use Squirrel Mail on my computer. I love Squirrel Mail.
Okay.
I love it.
Whatever works.
So, except right now it's going slow because I'm using a lot of pipe right now. Why is it going? Why is that taking so long? Hang on a second. Let me do this. People don't have to hear me listening while I wait for this to come up. Being able to pause the show while bad shit happens. See, isn't that cool? We lost no time for that. All right. From Beaver Fever.
Seamless.
Hey, guys. Happy anniversary. Keep up the good work. Does Garrison Keillor listen to Radio Tiki? Have any of you listened to the January 5th, 2013 News from Lake Wobegon podcast? 7:55 is where your interest may be piqued. Now, the thing is, I think I'm able to do that here. I'm not entirely sure.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Getting technical.
I know. I watch. Okay, once again, one of the beauties of recording the show on Audacity, we can have things go on like search for and set up a file and then get it to work. So here we go. From listener Beaver Fever asking us to check out the January 5th, 2013 News from Lake Wobegon. Apparently it's News from Lake Radio Tiki. Here we go.
He wet his pants. Just one near disaster after another. And
He's talking about
Sylvie
you.
sitting there. No. Stop. Left. Look out. Just almost ran into a semi, almost ran into the back of a bus. Almost were beheaded. He got back to the
This is not
house.
the part we
He
were looking
fixed
for anyway.
himself
This
a
is not the part
stiff
you were looking
drink.
for.
A stiff drink.
It's supposed to
He
be
went
getting
into
now.
the refrigerator for the ice, and he smelled urine.
Uh-oh.
It was coming from the crisper drawer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He asked Sylvie about it. She burst into tears.
Oh, no.
Uncle Sheldon gets up 5-6 times at night,
Oh, no.
and for some reason he just is half asleep.
Do you think he's talking about Uncle Sheldon or Uncle Brad?
He opens the refrigerator door. He thinks it's the toilet.
Oh, boy.
She's been pouring Lysol in the crisper drawer every day.
It can happen.
It's a common
Dare
mistake.
confront him with it.
Not so unusual. It doesn't
Clint
happen in
said,
Lake Wobegon.
Listen, you've got 3 choices here. Either you're going to hire yourself a driver, or you're going to promise us that you never will drive again and you can go live in a senior retirement home.
I don't.
Brad.
Well,
I think that's the end of the
I think,
story.
yeah, that's where it stops being
Yeah.
Brad
And
specific.
then it just turns folksy after
No.
that.
I think you know what? Beaver Fever is hinting that he ripped us off, that Keillor ripped us off. I think so.
And this is one of the other bad things about the unpredictability ever since then was ever since the procedure, the unpredictability is I got woken up from a dead sleep last night.
Yeah.
I had to go, but I was dead asleep, and
I'm going now.
The apartment's totally black.
Yeah.
So I jump out of bed, run straight into the closet, ran into I'm like, oh, this is the bathroom, and you run in the closet and for a second. You're like, why is there no bathroom here? Why did they move the bathroom? And then you wake up. Oh, your brain goes, oh, it's over that way. But ran dead into it, like in a at a run.
At a trot.
Yeah.
Did you begin?
No.
Okay.
No. I made it in plenty of time, but it was. I mean, but it's one of those where when you usually have to go, you kind of slowly wake. Oh, I gotta go. I was like dead asleep.
Do you find yourself now? I know you've had some stress this week, but let's go back to a happier time. Do you find yourselves
1920s.
in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You decide, I don't. You sort of wake up. I don't really have to pee. It's cold because we.
Especially during the winter. Yeah.
I don't want. Maybe I don't have to. And then you spend like the next hour growing increasingly uncomfortable in your sleep.
Yeah.
Like, just get up and fucking pee. And you have this debate with yourself. You end up arguing with yourself. If you'd peed half an hour ago, you would have been back to sleep totally. You wouldn't be dreaming about like being I dreamt that I was in a restaurant and there was no toilet and there was a line around the back for people to use the alley and I couldn't use it and it was ruining my dinner. Like that was the kind of dream that I was having. Do you guys do this?
I just go.
You just get up and go.
Mine is exacerbated by exacerbated. Thank
Sure.
you. Mine is exacerbated by the fact that my wife has developed a temperature control issue, I think, from her father. Her father's one of these naturally hot people, warm people, and I think she inherited it.
Sure.
So it's not unusual for me to because sometimes I'll stay up later than she will. So I'll go into the bedroom and like this week she's had the window open.
Yeah. I'm down with that. I'm married.
It's 10 degrees here in Chicago, or at night below zero, and she has the window open for a nice little breeze.
Sure.
Plus, she has to sleep with a fan on.
Yeah.
So I'm laying there, ceiling fan on, desk fan on, window open. I have to pee. And the heater at about 65, and I got to get up to go to the bathroom.
You know what? I'm married to somebody.
I have not left my mucklucks by the bed.
Your feet are frozen to the floor.
And there's a male bull elephant in full mating ritual right by my bed. bull elephant seal.
Bull elephant.
Yeah,
seal.
I must love it. Yeah.
I'm married to somebody that fortunately, this is one of the things that unifies us. We would rather have the atmosphere around us be absolute zero and snuggle up under a couple of comforters and like a down comforter and the quilt and everything. That's fun bedtime. That's fun.
Don't get me wrong. I normally like being cool. I'd rather be cooler in the bedroom than sweating in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But there comes a limit. You should not see your breath when you get into bed.
No.
You should not worry about the onset of frostbite.
No.
But it also then does cause me to debate with myself about getting up to pee.
Yeah. I definitely debate to get up to pee.
Because then I have the argument with myself. You're getting up at 6 anyway. 6 is 2.5 hours from now. When you get up, you're gonna pee then as well. Why don't you just wait? Yeah. Why don't I wait? And then it all just goes to hell. I should be like, what? Wait. Well, how far though is the toilet for you? Not. I mean, is it like right next to your bed or
no?
So.
It's a walk, but we don't keep the house at 58 degrees or whatever.
Oh, no, it's off. The heat's off at night.
No, we can't do
We
that.
turn the heat off. Thermostat set for off at night. Like it's like an auto on, auto off. It's off. There you go.
Off totally?
I think 45 or 48
You're
or something.
hardcore.
Yeah, well, it's enough to keep the pipes from freezing. Daughter hates it. She's like,
Father, it's so cold.
She gets up because she gets up at 6 too. Who are we?
And the wife, that's the thing is, and the wife doesn't matter because I'm always the first one up too.
Yeah.
So
you got to go.
She knows
stoke
by the time
oven.
I get up, I have the heat on. I'm taking a shower, so there's got some hot moisture in the air. So she's only cool with it because she knows I'll have the place warm by the time she gets out of bed.
Oh, and by the way, Beaver Feeder says, "Why GFR? You guys rock! Happy anniversary." There was something else. Oh, this is. I'm loving. We've got a new kind of regular listener who's kind of catching up on all the archive stuff and is one of the first cats to sort of remind us when we haven't done a show in a while because he gets his Jones for the Radio Tiki. So I'm loving Tom from North Cal, but the problem with that is it starts bringing up odd things from decades past of Radio Tiki.
2003.
Yeah. So hey, hi, glad you guys are up and alive. Just wondering. Does Tom still have girly restroom issues like his beef from the 2006 January
The ID?
27th Part 5 show? Remember, we used to
He's
do.
very precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember, the show used to be 5 or 6
Yeah.
segments.
Five segments.
5 segments, right?
Opening, news. No, wasn't it opening kind of general bull? No, there were 5
Most of it
segments,
was
I thought.
general bullshit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole. But I mean,
There
and we
was-
had the Buffy, we had the music review, we had the
Jeff and
movie review.
Yeah, I was post Buffy. I think Buffy had gone away by the time.
You know what though? I got to tell you, I have not watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer in years, and
I'm sure it doesn't
on
feel
my
dated at all.
last week, no, it actually holds up. Last week on, I flew to Los Angeles, and I had a 4-hour flight, and they had DirecTV. I watched a channel called Chiller. There's a channel called Chiller, which is nothing but scripted TV shows that were made from the horror genre. So Supernatural's on there, X-Files on there, Buffy's on there, Angel's on there, American Horror Story. So they compile all the TV shows that are about supernatural stuff, right?
And refrigeration. And refrigeration.
And refrigeration. Chiller.
the horror genre and all kinds of things about refrigerator.
And I didn't know this channel existed because I guess it's DirecTV only, and I'm a Comcast man. I was going to settle down and watch I was going to settle down and watch Price is Right, and then the news, because it was 10 a.m. But then the presidential press conference came on. And I'm like, I don't want to see this right now. I know I'm going to read about it tomorrow. I want to just forget about it. So I started flipping channels, and I saw Buffy was on. I go, I haven't seen this well, so I started watching Buffy. Ended up watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 5 episodes, one right after the other. I have my own little mini marathon of Buffy. That show holds up.
How long was your flight?
It was a 4-hour flight, and it was it looked like they took some commercials out of it. So
sure.
yeah.
Yep.
So I was really
What
into
era
it. I mean, it really holds up. It was their senior year, and it started with Buffy coming back from when Buffy had to kill Angel to stop the world from going to hell. Mm-hmm. Remember, because Angel, when he was Angelus, had it was going to send the world to the hell dimension, and it took Buffy killing him to make that stop. And but Willow had cured Angel just before Buffy killed him. So, but Buffy had to kill him anyway, and so you had to deal with all that. Great show. Seth Green, now he's the voice on Family Guy and he's Robot Chicken. He was really good as the werewolf kid. I'm like, this show is really holding up. The only thing that's weird is nobody has cell phones, and it really stands out. It really stands out in a world where
You should just call that person.
Yeah.
Why do you not call him?
you have to really think about how phones have changed our entire existence.
You understand that I am married to a woman
Yeah.
slightly younger than me.
You know what? She knows it too. They're colon cancer guy. She's like, I'm under 30. I still look good. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
She has you understand, she has zero conception of what living life without a cell phone is.
That's right. She has no
She has no
idea.
conception of it. I have had to tell her in the past, she's like, so what would you do? She said this to me. So what would you do if you say we're going to meet out somewhere and the plans change? The plans didn't change.
They didn't change.
You all met there, and then when you met there, you might go, this sucks. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cochran sucks. Let's go to O'Malley's.
Yeah.
But you didn't change plans on the fly. Once the plan was enacted, the plan was enacted.
Yeah. Plans. You said, well,
And for her, that blew her freaking mind.
remember, it was often like that. It's like, well, everyone's meeting us here. We need to go there and change plans
Yes.
from there.
Yeah.
That was what we had to do.
Yeah. She's lived in a world where that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
The first person gets there and goes, everybody, this place sucks. We're all going to meet here now.
Well, think about my kids.
They're just going to think the thoughts, and everybody else is going to hear them.
Yeah, they expect to be in immediate contact with anyone at any time of the day. That is an expectation. I was reading an article about William Gibson talking about the anniversary of Neuromancer, and Gibson has said, he goes, you know what? It's really weird for me. I love this book. I love the story. I have payphones in my super futuristic story. He goes, I've written this piece of sci-fi that stands the test of time.
That is already dated.
And he goes, there are new readers right now that can't figure out why I don't have any fucking cell phones in my story. There are no handheld cell phones in Neuromancer. And he's right. And that's the one thing you pick out. Like, how did the world exist? Even though the story stands up, the only one that came close to getting it right, and this is weird, is Star Trek and Babylon 5. Star Trek had the communicators, and that was instant communication no matter where you were or what you were doing.
And Dick Tracy.
And Dick Tracy had the watches. But at Babylon 5, they were the ones that said, all right, so no matter where you're at in the station, we'll be able to find you and you can talk to any one of these boxes on the walls. But it was based on tracking technology. As far as I can tell, that's the closest thing that anybody's come to figuring out predicting the future in such a way that what we've got at right now. So we don't have any flying cars, but we've got these little cancer boxes attached to all of our wrists or to the side of our head that we can't live without. And it's glaringly obvious when it's not there.
My brother's still rocking a Nokia from 2003.
I still have my blue phone. This is my new company phone, but I have my T-Mobile blue.
I remember you taking that to a radio show in like 2000 for crying out loud.
I had it in 1997.
That is nuts.
That phone from 1997 still works. That was the phone that I would pick up. I would pull it out of the glove box of my car when I got back. When we would come home from the UK, the first thing I do is go to the garage, start my car, make sure the car still worked, get my phone out of the glove box, turn the phone on. The phone was still charged, and it still had a signal. I'm like, fucking A. And then what do? I call you guys. I call, hey, I'm home.
In the future. You talk to us in the future because the phone was just that powerful.
It's Tom. Well, yeah, you know what? Now I'm worried about why all of us have got cancer because I had a phone that worked 3 stories underground. Remember that it was a Samsung. It was that blue handheld Samsung. It wasn't a flip phone. It was a little handheld. And I could be in a parking garage in my building 2 stories underground. So I'm 2 stories underground, not 3. And it would have a signal. You don't think that thing fried my brain? You don't think that I got a black lump of cauliflower growing in the side of my head that's gonna have to be gored out at someday. Anyway, yeah, from 7 years ago, but I realized Tom's restroom beefs are just like a woman's. Maurice and Brad replied with, Tom, you need to read a book called Everyone Takes a Crap or Everyone Poops. Tom of North Cal. My issue then, I didn't go back and listen to it, but I remember the beef. I just don't want to know who's next to me. I don't want it when you take your trousers down and you're having to poop.
I implied that you thought people had to wear costumes to the bathroom.
I just want it to be anonymous. I know we all poop. I don't need to come out and see, my boss or one of my employees. Hey, Tom, how are you? Whoa, chilly last night, huh? Yeah, sorry. The poop needs to be anonymous. I know we all poop, but let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving. Tonight's show is all about
next to
Brad.
my boss at a urinal a couple of days ago, and I didn't talk to him. I'm like, should I say something to him? Should I not? No. Well, I'll wait till we get to the sink. So I waited till we got to the post wash up in that.
But then the first thing I would do the same thing. But then the first thing I'd say is, I don't talk to dudes at urinals. Something like that. you just call out the fact that was awkward. Hey, that was weird, huh? We both peed together. I didn't talk about it then, but we can talk about it now because we're over here.
Or I should have just done that joke that you used to do with me and just look over at his penis and go, wow, you are hung.
The problem is your boss is probably hung.
Yeah. He is, probably.
I mean, your boss is a African American stud who rocks the purple suit to work.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna look over
and makes it look good.
Yeah, and looks good. It's not a joke. Looks good.
No.
So if you look over and say you're hung like a bear, he might think you're coming onto him. So
look at me like,
wide stance.
Who are you kidding? Of course I know that.
Brad, are you on the down low? All right, so that was the email we got since the last 2 weeks from the previous show.
I've sat next to my boss on the train, and he didn't recognize me or talk to me at all.
That just makes me sad, Chris. Did you look over and go, I'm here?
No, because he was on his phone the entire time.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah.
I just lean into his field of view.
Yeah,
Hi.
It's one of the reasons I took a mental health day today. So.
Really? Yeah. This happened this recently?
No, this has been it's been this way since I started working at the big end. So.
Okay, the thing is, you do work in an industry where people social skills are number 2 on their list of priorities. Maybe number 3 or 4. There's other higher lists. There are other higher things on their priority list. Give him a little break.
Well, I should have known better because during my interview for this position, he gave me a problem to work on. I started work on a whiteboard, and then the phone came out, and he was playing with the phone. I kind of had to get his attention. I'm like, hello, done. Would you like to see my solution? Okay. And then he put the phone away and is like, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I should have taken that as a warning sign.
Yeah, that would be a red flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm working for this guy much longer. So
Who will make that choice, you or he?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It may be me, but
Will he be moving on, or will you be
no,
moving
I'll
on?
be moving someplace else because it's just he is so out of touch with everything. I mean, I've been in meetings and he pays attention for literally like 30 seconds before his phone comes back out. He's playing with his phone. Like meetings he's called.
Yeah. Nobody tells him to stop doing that.
One day, somebody I worked with decided to tell because it was like we were having a heated discussion about something,
Yeah.
and he wasn't paying attention because he was on his phone. And my coworker basically told him, Kevin, you got to put the phone away. You got to engage
Yeah.
in what we're talking about here. We need you as manager
To do something with
to
it.
do something about this. Oh yeah, you're right. And put it away. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's maybe, in the kind of corporate environments Brad and I are in, it's very common for people to say, before we start, put that shit away. Like, I mean,
I've never worked any place where anybody had to say that. Like,
No, we actually have to say it.
There are times I've had to say.
We've had to say it. All right, guys, what we're going to do, we want to get through this very quickly. So if any of you have a phone out, you will be terminated. So why don't you put it away?
I don't say it that way because they're going to work with the clients.
It's a joke, but, get it out of here, and I don't expect to see it. So
even with the former pinball manufacturer, I never had to worry about that kind of stuff. I mean, everybody was kind of engaged in the meetings just because it was so dysfunctional. Everybody had to be involved to make sure that things actually got done and blame could be assessed appropriately. So,
hey everyone,
the beans could be handed out.
Hey everyone, come on now, let's all disconnect to connect. Disconnect to connect, man.
so the recent
You're going to use that, aren't you?
No.
I mean, basically, the recent drama I've been having at work has been related to the fact that he's so disengaged. He didn't know what the plans were that we made last month, and he keeps repeatedly insisting, no, that's not what you told me. That's not what you told me. And I had to go dig up emails and pictures of plans that were written on whiteboards in order to be able to prove to him that was never the plan.
Yeah.
And it's like the third time I've had to correct him on it because he's been telling his boss what his thought of the plan was, and I lost it last week. I'm like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to deal with the fact that you have a faulty memory.
Yeah, and your faulty memory is caused by the fact that you use 5% of your being to be here in the meeting, and the rest of you is focused on that phone.
Right. So.
See, this is why William Gibson didn't put in his book, because Case would have never got out of his deck. See, 'cause he would have been.
Did he have Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I didn't think he had Wi-Fi back in that.
Well, no, they didn't. They were constantly having to look for a phone line.
Right.
He's like, I've got my deck. I need to find a phone line to plug it into.
No.
I like, and I went back and I redid Neuromancer, Count Zero, Mona Lisa Overdrive. And by the way, Count Zero, Mona Lisa Overdrive may actually be better than Neuromancer. It's just nobody goes that far, and they all work together. They work as a set piece. But I went back and he's like, he's always looking for a phone line to jack in. My deck is useless till I find a place to port it into. Like, Wi-Fi. They need Wi-Fi.
This future needs Wi-Fi. Excuse me, sir. Your future needs Wi-Fi.
But I think I'm with Brad, though. I think the Bridge trilogy, the All Tomorrow's Parties, Idoru, and Virtual Light, in reverse order, is probably better than the Sprawl trilogy, I think. But again, there's your purists. So
Yeah, I'm your purist. I like I think Neuromancer just is.
It's very, very good on its own.
It's very good on its own.
If you read the trilogy, it sets up nicely what happens in Mona Lisa Overdrive.
Yes, but I think the other two are just different books.
They are.
I think Neuromancer's. It's.
I haven't read those books since sitting in the Egyptian desert in 1995. That's the last time I read those books.
But now thinking about those books makes you think of the desert, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
sitting in the tent in the desert. Those are the 3 books I packed with me. I'm like, I'm going to read all 3 because I'm going to be in the middle of the desert for
Yep.
months. And I had them done in like 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm here for another month, 2 months.
Here's the difference. Mona Lisa Overdrive is a better written novel. Is a better written novel than Neuromancer. However, Mona Lisa Overdrive can never stand up on its own. You need to know,
Right.
or certainly you would get more from it. You need to know what happened in Neuromancer and Count Zero in order to understand what happened in Mona Lisa Overdrive. Yeah. So that's the problem. If you want to read just one Gibson book, my God, it should be Neuromancer. Right. But if you're going to read the Neuromancer and you enjoyed it, you should invest the time in the trilogy. That's the way I look at it. What?
I always enjoy Chris's
face
noises of disagreement.
I disagree.
The things you're saying.
The
I
stuff
can't.
you.
I think Neuromancer sets more of a mood.
Mm-hmm.
And an environment, and not just because we're introducing this world. It's more descriptive. It's more.
Yes, it is.
Then I think the other ones are just kind of stuff happens.
The other two it expects you to know the world that they're in.
It's not just the but the other 2 novels I think are here's a plot and I have to go through this plot in order to be able to. Whereas Neuromancer is kind of there's a plot there, but it's there's a theme to it, and then there's
an atmosphere and a feeling.
Atmosphere and a feeling that you get when you read that book that I don't get reading the other 2. I
agree with you 100%.
All right.
I actually do not dissent from your opinion whatsoever.
Okay, that's my reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at literature at this point as well. Yes. And Neuromancer, I can see the flaws in it, which is okay because the only reason I see it is because I reread it all the fucking time. Mona Lisa Overdrive is cleaner from a literature standpoint, but you are absolutely right. It has none of the mood, the scene, the atmosphere of Neuromancer. Mona Lisa Overdrive would never spawn a genre, whereas Neuromancer did nothing but spawn a genre, to the point where even Gibson was saying, I really didn't want Billy Idol to write an album called Cyberpunk.
By the way, come see my band, Spawn a Genre.
Spawn a Genre. Gibson said,
we do cover songs of Spyro Gyra.
I went on my first book tour of Japan after Neuromancer came out, and I went to the Ginza and saw a pair of pants for sale in a window called Cyberpunk Pants. Cyberpunk Pants.
Where are my Cyberpunk Pants?
I got Cyberpunk Pants. What does this mean?
I don't know. They're khakis. It probably doesn't work.
They got a lot of pockets and zippers and things.
Mine are khakis, but I call them Cyberpunk Pants.
They're cyberpunk for the aging cyberpunk.
Oh no!
Cyberpunk wants to feel comfortable.
Cyberpunk pants with the active waist.
I need to take some fiber.
These have an active waist.
We're getting old.
Let's put this. Speaking of old, let's put this to bed. See, look at us. We thought we were going to do 90 minutes. I think we've done 2 hours. Look at 2 hours. My God, look at us.
The record.
2 hours without a break. People are going to like, how the hell are we supposed to download this? What the hell, man?
So long.
Oh, see now when I'm trying to do something here, I got stupid ads coming up. I didn't ask for these ads. I didn't want this to occur. See, hang on a minute. God bless it. You didn't know I had the show paused for a second while I was fighting with my phone. So.
No, you didn't tell me.
I know. Sorry,
it was paused. Everybody, I have to poop.
We're just about done. You can come in and say hi. So.
Not too long though. I got to poop.
Yeah, Brad's sitting on a poop. So
sitting on a poop.
Okay, now more importantly, tomorrow is the science fair. Are you all prepared for the science fair?
Is this on?
Yes, it's on.
Yes.
What did you?
Are you going to win the science fair?
You going to win it? Are you in it to win it?
Are there winners?
No.
There are 2 kinds of people in this world, baby. Winners and losers.
I would pronounce yourself winner.
Okay.
You should make a blue ribbon, and when no one's looking, put with a big gold 1 on it, and when no one's looking, just put it on your thing.
Yeah, put your own first place ribbon on it. Go. Somebody else thought it was this good.
Well, because you can't win anything. So you're graded on the rubric, and you either get first place, second place, third place, or outstanding, which is above first place.
Wait,
So
wait.
you don't compete against anybody else.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. You're always competing.
Yeah.
And if somebody says, where did that ribbon come from?
Technically,
Say,
you don't.
a scientist came in here and gave it to me.
A scientician.
A scientician. A very intelligent scientician.
Okay.
All right, now
he was he was a scientician specializing in buggery.
go ahead. Now I have to explain that to her. Great.
This is the science of bugs.
There you go.
Buggery.
That's it. It's the science of bugs.
Buggery.
Don't look that up.
The science of bugs.
It's not. And she's gonna say this
Sorry.
anyway. Are
I'm
you
not entirely sure what it means either.
are you
so I don't
prepared
know.
for tomorrow? Then you're all set.
I don't know.
Buggery.
So I was trying because we have to wear dressed up and stuff.
Yeah, you have to dress.
Not nuggetry.
I don't have any belts, so I wore one of yours. It went around me twice.
It should probably 3 times.
I don't know. It was
Although-
one of your old belts, though.
Yeah, no, don't look up buggery. Don't look up buggery.
Yeah, seriously, why would
No.
you do that?
I don't know.
what is
Oh my gosh!
Safe
What
search.
is it?
Oh my
seriously,
gosh!
seriously,
What
don't
is
look.
it?
No, Alex, I don't
No,
want you
don't
to
look it up.
What is
No,
Oh my
Alex,
gosh!
don't look.
No,
Paul-
don't look.
What is it?
Well, we need some fault music.
Oh my gosh! No. Oh my gosh! No, you don't want to
Have a
see.
button for that.
Thank you, Uncle Brad.
You're welcome.
We're back. And this might be the last Radio Tiki ever. No, just kidding. No, you're not in trouble,
Wait, did
Brez.
they
No.
think about tiki heads?
You know what? Haven't gotten any feedback on your market
Oh.
research, honey. Okay.
They're
But
so
we're
shocked at how good it was.
no, I know that's what, and they'll get back to you, I'm sure. So, what we should do is end the Great Radio Tiki experiment for this
Yes.
week. This is the very special Radio Tiki, all about pipes. Chris's pipes, my pipes, and Brad's pipes. It's been a show about pipes, pipe laying, pipe clogging, and pipe unclogging. And it all turned out well for everyone, or at least mine should be okay tomorrow. And Chris is going to lay off the cheese.
Yes, no more cheese.
No, look, I got to turn this down. I
Something
think
good-
we're
good
too
cheese.
loud.
I can hear it.
Can I recommend Manchego for you?
Manchego? All right, that
Poor Salou.
Alex loves Port Salut. However, that is a cholesterol nightmare. That Port Salut. Any cheese that is delicious and for children,
Old
you know,
people.
yeah. Hmm?
Old people problems.
Yep, it's old people problems.
Hashtag.
Why is there a hashtag?
Because
Because
see,
that's what
she's
the cool kids do.
she's so she.
I'm kidding. I'm
Th-
acting like I'm an old person. Don't
This is what
understand
she
what the
does, like,
hashtag.
are you
I
on Twitter?
understand what the hashtag
No.
means.
No, you're on the Twitter.
she's on the
Instagram.
Instagram. She's an Instagrammer.
Not the Twitter? You're not
I'm-
the Twitter? Do you like the tweets?
I'm gonna have to get myself on Instagram just to keep up with her and see what's going on because there's some
no.
stuff that I don't know and I don't like not knowing it. Anyway, you've enjoyed the Great Radio Tiki experiment. We're gonna try to do more of these during the week shows. It'll probably just me, Brad, and Chris when that occurs.
And Alex.
And Alex on occasion. As I'm traveling a little bit less the next month or so, a little bit less, so we'll be able to squeeze in a couple of these, just as things have been squeezed into Brad this week. And then, of course, we're going to do a Saturday night show in sometime in the next 2 weeks for Maurice and Jeff to join us. We just haven't settled on a date. Let's say 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, okay? So until then, be sure to check us out on our Facebook page. It's the Radio Tiki Fanboy Clubhouse. We also have the crickets.
Yep,
What about crickets?
they're chirping.
Shut up. You can't hear the music. There's music going on. I'm the only one with headphones here.
Okay.
Okay? Shut up with the crickets.
Well, I'm sure they're okay.
Okay. And by the way, this is shit I deal with all week. Now you've got me messed up. I was in a rhythm and you blew it. You can email us at radio@radiotiki.com. That's radio@radiotiki.com. And you can check out our Facebook page. And we'll be back with you as soon as humanly possible. So I hope you enjoyed the surprise, very special Radio Tiki. And we'll be back. Talk to you soon.